It's time to bring Garrosh to justice with the armies of the Alliance and the Horde giving you all their support from a very far away place. They don't want to actually get involved and ruin your chance to be a hero after all. So, let's dive right into the guide. This is a 3-phase fight with lots of transitions. In phase 1, one tank should take Garrosh while the other tank runs around picking up the adds. DPS should focus on the adds and interrupt the Wolf Rider's heals. On opposite sides of the room, siege engineers will spawn, and if they aren't killed in 15 seconds, 2 giant balls of death will roll across the room, and you'll be starting the next fight with another stack of determination. DPS should focus down one of the engineers. The one on the right-hand side, usually. This will cause only one ball to roll across, which should be easy to avoid. You can use knockback abilities like Typhoon to knock the adds into the ball of death to deal massive damage to them. So make sure to tank the adds near the boss in the middle to make it easier. Nobody should get hit by the ball. The effect is larger than the ball itself, so play it safe. He will also use Desecrate, which throws an axe at a random player. It prefers ranged players. The axe will create a giant patch of purple muck. Players can kill the axe to make it go away. Focus it down if you have to, though if you have a good group, everyone can just dot the axe and focus on the boss and everything else. Hellscream uses Hellscream's War Song. This will make all the adds and the boss deal crazy damage, so pop a cooldown for this. At the end of the phase, Garrosh will heal up to full and the transition will start. The transition phase will be random, but the other two are pretty easy and you just run through killing everything. The other one will need a split, so the group will run down some stairs that splits into 2 different ways. Half should go left and the other half should go right. Both will need tanks and healers. Kill the big add, and then when both adds are dead, attack Garrosh. He will be spinning around and using frontal cone attacks shown by purple muck on the ground. Avoid these, and after a while the transition will end and phase 2 will start. The boss will no longer have any adds, which means no balls of death or anything else. He gets other abilities though. He also has an energy bar. As this gets higher, certain abilities will get empowered. He will use Whirling Corruption, which deals damage to the entire raid, and the damage is reduced the further the players are away. Tanks can't really move, seeing as he follows them, but the rest of the raid should run away and stack up for healing. He will also mind control players. They need to be bursted down to free them. Make sure not to use dots or you might kill them. They also cast Touch of Usage, which will mind control other players, so interrupt them and burst them down. He will still use Desecrates as he did before. He also applies a stacking debuff on the tanks called Gripping Despair. Taunt off each other at about 3 stacks or whenever your debuff falls off. The empowered abilities do extra things. At 25 energy, Whirling Corruption becomes empowered, which summons little minion adds. These adds should be focused down one at a time and kept away from each other. They should not be tanked. Each one that dies will make others near it get healed and receive a stacking damage buff, so if you get an add on you, keep it away from other adds and kill it. At 50 energy, his mind control will become empowered, making the players be giant Shah that cannot be stunned and will have more health, so nuke them down and keep them interrupted just as before. At 75 energy, the desecrated weapon becomes empowered, making it immune to damage, so basically the void zones become permanent. At 100 energy, the stacking debuff becomes empowered and tanks should not swap the boss. If you do, and stacks start falling off, the raid will take damage and gain a stacking debuff, increasing the damage they take from it. When the phase is over, Garrosh will heal and another random transition will happen. You have to run around and kill some adds and then beat up Garrosh for a bit, just like before. Then phase 3 begins, and in phase 3 all his abilities are the same as phase 2, and they are all empowered. Just kill Garrosh, and then that's it, you get your epic bag of gold, and the Horde and the Alliance can now walk in to claim credit for everything you just did. They wouldn't want you to have to carry the burden of being looked upon as a hero. They're just so considerate. I hope you found this guide helpful. Make sure to subscribe for more guides and check the description for playlists. Good luck and have fun.